Okay, boys. Mario Kart Wave 3? We did. We actually played like a week ago. Played through all of Wave 2 and 3 at the same time, so the gameplay's slightly aged.
That's okay.
Last time we came away with Wave 2 being way better than Wave 1. Like a lot better. We only got one course in the bottom tier. And 3 courses from Wave 1. So Wave 3, I think, might be the best wave. Maybe. I'll just go ahead and say I think my favorite course in the game got added. I also think Bantha's favorite course in the game got added, so...
This is true.
I'm kind of eating on Wave 3. So let's get started. Are we really eating, though? London Loop?
Yeah, it's a pretty mediocre start, I would say.
Yeah, London Loop is, I mean, it's no Tokyo Blur. It's a lot better than Tokyo Blur. Because you do a little bit more. It also is not 2 seconds long.
Yeah, it is a little bit longer, especially I think the last lap.
The last lap is long. I think a little too long, but yeah, I think it's pretty good. At least it's pretty good that they made it longer than just like the 10 seconds that Tokyo Blur lasts. I think it's a little barren in terms of set pieces, and the turns aren't that great. I think some places feel a little janky. A lot of the tour courses feel that way, but some places don't feel the best. Especially like in the last lap, there's a few turns that are a little weird, but I think that's fine. It's very foggy, which makes sense because it's London. And you know, there's Big Ben. We love Ben around here.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say there's much more. You go over a bridge one time, like London Bridge, like once or twice.
Yeah, I think it's 3 times. A couple times, like last 2 laps.
Yeah.
It opens up sometimes. It's like you get a little trick off of it.
Yeah, you get a little trick off of it. And I like that the chain chomps get at least on the 3rd lap. That's probably the coolest part.
Yeah.
You know, they're all chilling, get all chained up in the first 2 laps, and they're like, I'm no longer chained, bro. I'm unleashed.
Unleash the hounds.
It's definitely what they are, bro. Those are big-ass hounds.
Very large circular lanes.
I said this for a couple courses. This course could use a few more obstacles. Where I feel like there's just a lot of road, and the road looks the same a lot of the time.
Yeah. Kind of just like more generic city area. I mean, I like that in the last lap it was like go like along a river.
Yeah, and there's a chain chomp in the river. The music is good. The music is great and very London-ish. London's like where rock and roll basically started, so it makes sense. Kiss is from London, right?
I think so.
It's a very Kiss type song. So, well, I don't know if they're from London, but they... Actually, are they even London? I don't even think they're London. I think just that type of music is from London. Or at least Britain. Just rock and roll in general. Or punk rock, that's what I'm looking for. Punk rock started
punk rock,
in Britain.
Rock and roll is definitely like part of the movie or something.
Yeah. So...
Yeah, definitely got some punk in them. It's like Spider-Man.
I think it was also in New York, but definitely in England. So
Yeah.
I would say fine but
Uh,
forgettable.
yeah. Yeah,
I don't think
agree.
it's the worst. I don't think really any courses this wave are gonna. This is probably the worst course in this wave. So
Yeah. Yeah, I agree.
I think we're both in agreement there.
Yeah.
All right, time to get spooky. Beth, would you like to talk about Boo Lake?
Yo, bootleg. We're like, bootleg? No, I'm kidding. Uh, no, the bootleg's a good course. It's like, same with like all the other GBA courses. They're all like, it's like one of the better kind of like visual upgrades.
Oh
Like,
yeah,
yeah,
that's got a huge upgrade. Also got like some angles going.
oh yeah, there's a little like one of the only like one. I don't know if it was the first. Well, okay, besides like Sky High Sunday using anti gravity, but like this one actually had like inclines and anti gravity sections,
Yeah, there's some
compared to like a lot of
anti-gravity
the.
sections. Sky Sunday was like all anti-gravity. This one just has some sections.
Which yeah, makes it feel more like a Mario Kart 8 course. I feel like, which I
Yeah,
enjoy.
it fits in with like Twisted Mansion, that whole vibe. I like the
Oh
the
yeah,
the mansion just kind of in the background, just kind of looming over the lake.
yeah.
You know what else I
It's like
like compared to the original version? That you can actually see the lake.
oh yeah, yeah. It's
The
like
original is just a big
like
black void that you just assume is a lake.
because GBA, I guess. Oh no, I feel like they could have did with GBA.
They could have probably done it. They just didn't.
Just didn't do it.
I
And it's
think
pretty cool because yeah, you can go like. Well, so,
I was saying, I think this is also the first course that has underwater in the
yeah.
DLC.
Oh yeah. I think so. Yeah.
Like a second gravity course, but the first underwater course in the DLC. We got more later, but at the time it was the only one.
Yeah. Cool too. Yeah, because then like there's like some of those they're called the dry bone fish.
Yeah,
Like,
I think they're just called fish bones.
oh, fish bone. Okay.
I think that is a new asset. That no, it's not. It was in Twisted Mansion as well. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, they're like the bottom part. But I guess they're kind of well, not exactly similar, but yeah, they have like spooky course with like yeah like water in them
Yeah, there's
later
just the
half.
part where it goes underwater. Twisted Mansion makes a little less sense, but
Yeah,
I'm okay
why
with
is there one smash?
it. I don't know. It makes for a cool visual when you're going to the mouth of that like weird door with the water.
Alright, true.
I think
Oh yeah,
Bootleg's it's a little simple, but I think it's pretty good. It's crazy on 200. It's kind of hard on 200, I think.
oh yeah, a lot of quick turns.
I like the
Yeah,
shortcut they added right when you enter the water section.
yeah. I think I remember in the original, you didn't need like a mushroom for it. It was kind of like this like I don't know if it was like invisible road or like partially visible road that you can like drive on without a mushroom. But it was like kind of very specific. But this one you need a mushroom, but it's not like too big of a deal. But
Yeah, I think it was faint. You could kind of see it. You know what the original did have? It had those two jumps that were just like your guy's just gonna jump here
oh
for a little bit, and you just have to accept it's gonna happen. Here they just have normal ass ramps to do that.
it's better for sure.
Yeah. Music, very spooky. I like the organ use in this version. Very
Yeah, the music's pretty
ominous. It's
spooky.
kind of a banger towards the end. I think I'd probably
Mm,
put it nice drive. I think it's a solid course. Not one of my favorites. What about you?
yeah, I think like I would put in the same tier as Snowland if it was maybe a little longer. It is
Yeah,
just really
Snowland is a
short.
bit longer as well. So, Blue Lake a bit shorter. I don't think I
Yeah,
upgraded as much, but it still wasn't greatly upgraded. A lot better than what happened to Sky Garden. Still has the same layout.
true.
Anyways,
Yeah, I'd probably put in Nice Drive. Good course, but nothing too crazy.
alright, moving on. Cock Block Mountain.
I don't know. I think this one's okay. It's
I
like,
enjoy this one. I think this one is not as good as it was in the original because Mario Kart 7 had better gliding mechanics. It feels
mm,
better to glide in that game than it does in Mario Kart 8 because you can gain more height in the original. But I enjoy this one, and I really like that just that big jump you do right when you get out of the cave. You're just flying over the pass underneath.
yeah, yeah, that's fair.
I also like how if you have like a triple mushroom, a golden mushroom, or a star, you can cut so much of that last section.
Yeah, there's the giant like grass area, and there's even like a trick you can
Yeah, you can trick off
do.
the logs, some of the pipes. Also, so the pipes that are jutting out air, they change between the laps.
Oh yeah,
And in
yeah.
the third lap, there's one troll pipe that pushes you into another pipe.
True.
I've gotten hit by that. It made me so mad. I think the last section is anti-grav as well. The section before you get to the
Oh yeah,
finish
like the
line.
hill,
Yeah,
the
that
giant.
and they had the little bumpers that you can get a boost off of. I like that you can skip the whole first section, but they did take away one shortcut that was in the original. You could just use a mushroom to take it. Now you can't do it anymore. I don't know why they took that out. It was just a little ramp. I don't even think you needed a mushroom. Just a little ramp that you could cut the corner with. I don't know why.
Yeah, you could have left it in. Like
Visually, this course does not look good. It's probably the worst looking course in this wave.
yeah, yeah, it's alright.
But I think it's pretty good, and the music's classic. Another rock type song. Kind of fits in with London Loop, so.
True. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really have much else to say about it. I think it's better on 200 as well.
I think most courses are around 200, so.
I love those ones that are just kind of not like long, but just like not really too much on the course itself. You just kind of drive for the most part. Definitely better in 200.
Yeah, I would probably put into Nice Drive. If it was the original, I probably would have put in Great Course, but in this one, I'd probably put Nice Drive.
Yeah, yeah, agree with that. Probably put it like low nice drive.
I probably like it more than the first two courses there, but not as much as Boot Lake. Actually, no, I might like it more than Boot Lake. I'll have to think about that one. Doesn't matter, I'm not
Whatever.
ordering these ones.
Oh yeah, that's fair. Yeah, probably put a nice drive. It's pretty fun for what it is.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, that's the course that was that advertised Mario Kart 7. That was the first thing they showed.
True.
Because it like, whoa, gliding?
Well, couldn't do that in Mario Kart Wii. Unless you count being shot into a cannon.
I don't
gliding.
count that.
You can't.
Alright, now we got Maple Treeway.
Oh, 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 brother. Maple Treeway. Wow. What a course. I can't find a better pairing than Maple and Treeway at the top of my head.
I kind of like maple and syrup, you
Sure,
know,
that's pretty good. Maple
because I'm
syrup.
Canadian and I have to like maple syrup. I actually don't
Yeah.
even like it that much. I like Maple and Leafs. Actually, I don't. I don't watch hockey, and I don't care about what the Maple Leafs are doing. I could care less. So maybe it is
Sure.
Maple Tree Way.
It's probably like, I mean, like GTA. Or somewhere. Or you know what? Actually, I can see this being in like fall. Fall like what's it called in like New York? Uh, like park. What's that shit called again? What's that park in New
Central
York called
Park,
again? Central Park.
the one that we talked
Because like,
about in New York Minute last episode.
yeah, we did. I forgot what it's called. Yeah, man. Like just this the vibe. Like fall is my favorite season, and it just feels so good. Like the
Prettiest.
okay, well, okay, I'm trying to order this properly. My head is kind of rambling of all the good shit about this course, but yeah, like the aesthetic, like it's like fall
Aesthetic is
aesthetic,
definitely a classic, bro. It's unique. No other course has this aesthetic.
right?
It added a new asset, which were wigglers.
Yeah, workers weren't in this shit before.
And now we got a wiggler right there. There it is.
This on the icon. Also, there's two in the actual course.
Yeah. Wasn't there? I
They're
think
not
there used
as
to be
like
3, but I'm not sure. Oh no, I think there was
maybe.
2. I think there was 1 in Mario Kart 7.
Oh, true. The thing
The other
about
one
these
was in
wigglers,
Mario
they're
Racing.
they're not as bullshit. Like they
Yeah,
don't
because
like block
they're
the.
not as horizontal. They take up less space. Most courses, I think, are made a little bit easier than they were in the original. I think part of
Yeah,
that is so that it does not chaos in 200cc.
yeah.
Some courses have to get simplified, I think, for that to work.
So funny, like you're just going so fast, and then just a wiggler just comes in the way, and you gotta just immediately turn left or whatever to dodge it.
Yeah. The net at the end is missing. It's replaced by a glider ramp. Although that's been missing since 7, so that's old news.
Yeah, I like the net. I think the net was fun. To get like a bunch of like fun tricks off it, but the gliding section is a good alternative that I will accept.
Course does have
Not
a
as fun as the
cannon,
but
and I don't think cannons are very fun in this game, so...
okay, it's kind of weird, like, because there's like that little hole in the tree when you're being shot from the cannon, but you kind of like go under the hole. It's like okay, but like you can go like a little bit higher, but that's okay.
Well, this is the first course to bring back half pipes. It's like a new thing in this game as of this course.
Which I thought was a great
really
addition.
care about half pipe. I never use them in Mario Kart Wii. They're except for turn skip.
Which we'll get into that next episode. But like I mean, I don't know, like half pipes.
I sometimes use the one in this course in 200cc.
Yeah, because
that's the only way to
the
get
thing
an
about
item
this,
at that point.
yeah, yeah, because there's you get like some if you're low on coins, it's an easy way to get some. It's like not too much out of the way, where it would like be like a bad thing for you to do. So like
Yeah.
you can like go for it like a lot of the time. It won't be too bad. One
Yeah,
thing
at
is
least on
like
200cc. 150cc is kind of bad, but you still get an item, so.
it's really neat item or something. I get like a shell that you can like just shoot in front of you in the laneway.
Yeah, or
Right
to
after me.
protect you.
Or to protect you. But well, okay, like one thing is like you have these like piles of leaves everywhere, and the original like you like occasionally, like you run into these piles, you'll get like a mushroom, but you also sometimes get a banana, which I think is a good kind of like 50-50.
I think you might be able to get a star as well in the original.
Oh, could you? Maybe you could. I can't
I
remember.
think so.
It's been a while. But in this game, they just give you a mushroom. It's like okay, like that's fun.
But usually they give you nothing.
Also, they just give you nothing as well. But it's okay. It's a little grape. And also, okay, and also finish off the. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, like even like the giant shortcut at the beginning is also really fun.
I wouldn't say it's giant, but yeah.
Well, like not giant, but it's a pretty long shortcut once you get into it.
It is just a completely different path though, which is cool.
Yeah. It's like all those boosts and stuff. Yeah, you get like a mushroom, go on it. Cool when
Yeah.
you get like there's like a pile of leaves that pops out a mushroom, and then you can use that mushroom to go into the shortcut if you can,
Yeah.
if you're lucky.
Maybe if you're lucky. The mushroom
If
just
you're
falls
lucky.
in the right spot.
Yeah.
I like the
But
very acoustic heavy arrangement on the music here. Very folk music.
probably one of my favorite soundtracks in all of Mario Kart. it's so catchy, just so fun.
It's pretty
And yeah,
good.
like
And interestingly enough, they brought the song back in Paper Mario, the Origami King of all things. That's crazy.
oh yeah, I think I remember. It's like a little Easter egg.
I mean, you like this course more than me, but I still really like it. But we're just gonna probably put it there, right? Probably no disagreement. So
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's one of the goats, I would say.
all right, moving on. Yo, Berlin. Remember that time they
Berlin.
patched this course and added a new shortcut?
That was so funny.
That's
So funny.
That's like the funniest thing ever. That they added a new shortcut. You can't really rely on it. You have to get lucky with the Womp like placement where they are in their cycle. But if it works out, it's like one of the most fun shortcuts in the game.
Actually, a giant like shroom cut.
You just fly off of the Womp and just skip like a whole ass turn. That's literally a gap cut. That shit's so sick, bro. Of the two city courses of this wave, this one I think is way better.
Yeah.
This one, while it is a lot of road, it actually has traffic on it. It's like the only city course that just has traffic. New York had traffic, but it was stationary. I don't know why it was stationary. That doesn't make sense. New York always has traffic. That's why people take the subway. Here, there's traffic, and there's like a train station. Why is there a train station? Why can you go in the train? There's no reason to, but you can go in the train.
Yeah, I think it's a fun little mission.
Yeah.
Kind of cool. Well, I mean, it's just like idealistic of me to say, but like you can go like maybe not like the train coming at you, but maybe you can. There's like a path or like the train comes, but you can like kind of just go like inside of like a tunnel or something. That would be kind of cool. That was a bit idealistic.
That would be pretty cool, but I guess it would be less of a city course if you're in there for too long.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, anything that has the traffic is just like a plus for me. I'm a big fan of those tracks.
You do love cars, as we've established. The worst Pixar movies.
Okay.
Oh, the music in this course is insane. It's so good.
Yeah.
It's one of the best songs in this game. It's like techno and then it's like orchestral at the same time. Like, what's going on?
What's going on?
They got the marriage of everything in Germany, bro. Germany is very EDM heavy with their music, so I mean Europe is in general, but Germany is definitely known for a lot of EDM biz, and this song is crazy. The Womp cut is crazy. Why did they add that? Who knows, but it's awesome. I just like how the Womps are lined up on the Berlin Wall for some reason.
Yeah, I think it's pretty because like they're like in the wall or not in the wall, but they kind of like they're like yeah they're like along the wall and then they kind of like fall over.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. As if like the wall is like coming down or something.
I also like how towards the end of lap 2 and 3, you go through that park. I think it's actually like, is that a zoo or something? I think it's actually a zoo, or at least it's based on a zoo, something like that. When you come out of it, you turn right, and when you're about to finish the lap, you actually go against, like you'll actually see people driving by from left to right, because you have to. It basically comes back around in a loop. So people can
Oh,
run
true.
into you there right before the thwomps, which are also there, which is interesting.
Yeah,
I think this one's fun. Like
yeah.
I think not as good as Sydney Sprint, but I think I would probably put it in the same tier.
Um, yeah, yeah, I'll agree with that.
I'll both putting it in great
Yeah,
course.
yeah. I think yeah.
I
Kind of
think
also one of those
before the
courses that
Womp
kind of
cut, I might have put it a bit lower, but there's no Womp cut now, and that's sick as fuck.
yeah. It makes it more fun.
Yeah. All
Yeah,
right.
I feel it.
Peach Garden, bro.
Yeah.
Peach
Oh, this is a
Gardens
wild map.
is one of my two favorite courses from DS. One of the two that I wanted, I didn't get the other one.
Oh yeah.
the,
Well, there's
the
still
other
one more
one
wave,
didn't
but
make it. But I mean, maybe, but unless
probably not.
something changes in the data mines, I believe we're not getting another DS course. So unfortunate, but this was the other one I wanted, and I love this course, bro. The whole like vibe of this course is one of my favorites. Just like a serene drive through the garden, like a big ass garden. They added the hedge maze now is like like hedges based off the characters, which is so sick. And what's even more sick was
Yeah.
some of them are turned around, which we'll get to why that's sick.
Yeah, we'll get to that.
I was worried. I think they made some of the areas a little more open than they used to be, which in some ways is a downgrade, but in some ways I think it's fine. I like that they actually added a plant in that one section near the end, because
Oh
first of all,
yeah.
Piranha Plant makes perfect sense. More sense than it made in Paris. I don't know why that one's there, but
You
at least
know,
maybe just for the vibes because they couldn't do anything else. And also, like, I, that original area was weird. It was just this three hedges just in a circle. I don't know why it was
Oh,
like that. So I think it's fine getting rid of that and just putting a piranha plant in there.
yeah. It's been more of a yeah, like a fun obstacle.
Yeah, you got the chain chomps all jumping around. I do wish they still had the item boxes following them, like in
Oh yeah.
DS and Wii. And the part at the end is pretty. It's just I think they could have added something there, but I think it's good. Like the moles that are in the dirt section. I love this course, bro. And the music, that shit's just so good vibes. Very like accordions and like harps, and just instruments like that. Kind of like what is in Paris Promenade, but it's actually like good.
Yeah.
And then in lap 3 you go reverse. I don't know why they don't do that more. The reverse lap is so sick.
That was wild, man.
The first time you see it, like, what the fuck? Why am I going left? That
Okay.
one, the part that wraps back around has always existed. It's like a path that's unused in DS and Wii, and then they used it.
Yeah, then they used it.
That's crazy.
Insane.
And then you just go through the lap in reverse. Now the hedge that's turned around is facing you. That's awesome. And it's a gliding section over the hedge maze. This course is so sick, bro.
Yeah, no, it was like it's so wild, man. Like playing it the first time on like last year. I was playing like a second lap, last lap. Okay, I didn't even like notice like the arrows. I was just be like, okay, like playing the course so many times on DS and Wii. Like, okay, I'll just do the regular thing, just turn right, and I just get pulled out by Lakitu. It's like, wait, what?
She was like, where are you looking, bro? You looking at the screen?
I don't know. It's so like autopiloted. I didn't even like consider that I had to turn the other way.
When I saw that, I thought they were going to do that in more courses. And then they didn't. I do. There's like every course can be played in reverse in Mario Kart Tour. It'd be so cool if they added that as a mode, but I don't think it's gonna happen because I think reverse adds so much. You know, a lot more than mirror mode adds. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
Pretty much the only courses that have reverse are some of the tour courses have reverse sections, and that's it.
Yeah. No, yeah, there's not that many like in like later waves. And even unless I'm forgetting one, but I don't think there's that many that even like consider going backwards.
Yeah, I
Which
put
is a
this one in
shame.
peak karting.
Yeah. Wait, would I put in P carding? Yeah. Yeah, I probably would.
Yes,
I think it's
sir.
I think that last lap is and like all the different changes they added is enough, to be honest.
I think this
It's
one
really
is great.
really
Also, look
fun.
at that chain chomp right there. What a great guy. A lot of chain chomps in this wave.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. There's a bunch like in what like London, this one. Uh
My
and what else
Barode's
got it?
got it.
Oh yeah, that one has.
Alright,
We're gonna get to that eventually.
moving on to a true fan favorite, but not for me.
Ah yes.
Mary Mountain is it's okay. That's all I can
Yeah.
say about that one. To me, it's just okay.
Yeah, it's it's not bad. I think like around the coming around the obviously like Christmas time was kind of fitting.
Yeah, it's
Um,
definitely was always going to come around to Christmas time, either Wave 3 or Wave 6. The Christmas themed course, I mean, it's cool, I guess. I think there's already a lot of Christmas theming in the winter courses. Not all of them, but in a few of them. I feel like Snowland has very Christmassy music. What the heck? What fucking Animal Crossing has the winter section, which is very Christmas.
oh yeah.
This course, I think, looks nice. It's actually one of the nicer DLC courses visually.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
like some of the texture work on the rocks. They did a pretty good job on that, which is usually the problem in most of these. And the area at the beginning looks really nice. Little town. I like the little town. You're in there for 2 seconds though.
Oh yeah. Like yeah, it's not really much.
But this course is very close to feeling like an oval.
Yeah, it's very Sky High Sunday feel in that regard, almost
There's a
quite.
few more turns going on. There's a half pipe that is worthless.
Yeah, it's
Like,
very shitty half
it
pipe.
is one of the most worthless half pipes I've ever seen. The only thing that I think could compare is the one in Waluigi Stadium.
Yeah,
There's no reason to take this one. You, there's not even like an item benefit to it. In addition to like, I swear you're gonna lose like 5 seconds at least trying to go for this
yeah,
trash.
it's that area like that last like going down the wintry hill area is very wide.
It is so wide for no reason. You hang hard left to get that half pipe. That's crazy, bro. Especially when there's actually a shortcut on the right, which lets you cut even more off. It's one of the biggest off-road cuts I've seen in the game.
Hmm.
This course feels a little underwhelming to me. I feel like you go through the town for 2 seconds. I like that there's two elevations to this part, which is nice. Like you go on the minecart track. Then you get on the bridge and leave town. And then you go up the mountain for like 5 to 10 more seconds. There's not that much going on, and then you're coming back down the mountain, and that takes a really long time. like
Yeah,
like a third of the course is just that one downhill. There's
yeah,
nothing going on. There's a train that goes above you. It's not like you can hit it. I guess it's cool that there's a magic train flying above you.
it's
Which
kind of
that's
like
the second DLC course we've seen with the train, and it's in the thumbnail, just like the other one.
true.
But,
Trains are so cool.
I think this course is just alright. I would say fine but forgettable. The music's good, but I wouldn't even say I love the music that much either.
Yeah, like it fits like the chorus vibe, but yeah,
Although
nothing really.
I think it sort of sounds like the music you'd hear. I guess it fits in that it sounds like the music you hear in like a Christmas movie, like a Home Alone type deal.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It sounds very Home Alone to me. But I mean, I'm not really attached to Christmas, so I don't get excited when I just see Christmassy things. I don't know about you.
uh, I mean, I don't really get like too excited, but it's nice calming vibes. I guess that's a good way to put this course. It's like kind of calm,
Yeah,
nothing crazy.
there's a
But like it's
glide
okay.
ramp that opens up in the second part. I guess that's kind of not second lap. I guess that's kind of crazy. Not really, but it's like budget rock mountain. It's another mountain course also. They're both called mountain.
Oh yeah,
And it's the third one we've gotten in all the DLC.
yeah, yeah. True.
But I would say it's the worst one of them. I would probably put it around fine but forgettable.
Yeah,
I think it's better than London Loop though.
yeah, yeah. I think the aesthetic just kind of makes it better.
Alright, moving on. We got another fan favorite. And definitely my favorite. I think most Rainbow Roads are like the best course in their game, among them at least. Like
Yeah, they're
Super
very
Mario Kart
special.
is probably the only good course in that game.
Mhm.
And then in Super Circuit, it's like a top 5 course in the game. Double Dash, I think it's like a top 2 course in that game, top 2 or 3. Then Wii is like a top one of the top course in that game. It's
Yeah,
always one of the best, bro. Except in Mario Kart 8. I don't think that one's that good. And 64 is also not that good, but that one has good vibes still. This course looks visually crazy. Like the ground texture is wild to look at.
yeah,
I think it actually looks nicer than the base game Rainbow Roads, which it shouldn't, because it's not as well made, but they managed to make it look nicer, even with the lower quality tech like models.
Yeah. Yeah, I think like yeah, it's very like a almost like ethereal kind of vibe to it. I feel like
Going
at
through
least to
the
me.
sea of stars.
Yeah.
Sure,
Yeah, like
Sea of
going like
Stars. That game's coming out this month or something. Pick it up, maybe. I don't know. If it's out, pick it up, maybe.
you can pick it up.
I like about this course that it feels like a journey, bro. It's like Mount Wario. It's that type of course. I mean, obviously it came before Mount Wario, so start in the
Yeah.
first section where you just go around the moon, like not a moon, but you go around like this planet, and then you go around another planet, and there's like jumps, and then you go on Saturn's rings, which is really cool. And you
Yeah,
can
yeah.
like boost all the way, and then like the second section starts, and there's like a wavy road, and then you jump onto the moon, which is crazy. It's like low gravity also there. So, I mean, it makes perfect sense to make that anti-grav. There's like the
Yeah.
chomps that come from nowhere. I don't know where the hell they come from. Not the first time that they put chomps in a Rainbow Road either. So something about space chomps, bro. It's also in Rainbow Road 64.
Oh, true, yeah. Where they're eating like the floor and stuff.
Yeah, and also the one in this game.
Yeah, the ones in this game they're just kind of like giant balls.
I mean, that's what they are in this course too. So I mean, they
Also
just took
giant
that
balls in
asset
this
from there. I like how the
Yeah.
music changes in the moon section to be more, like it's almost like floaty almost and softer. And the music
Yeah.
in this course is incredible. I fucking love the music in the original. And this song almost sounds almost like vaporwave-esque for some reason. Sounds like a Rainbow Road dance mix. A club
True,
mix.
it's very like popping or like pop.
Yeah.
Fun.
There's one part where it's like there's like this drum build up, and then right when you think they're gonna hit a hard note, the drum just disappears. And that made it sound even better. Just not hitting that last drum beat. And then they continued after, which made it like so sick, bro. I think at the last lap you got that weird tube. I don't know what that thing is, but there's like a tube. And then you either get just a ramp boost or a glider to go over all those roads at the end, and there's one final turn. Maybe the turn could be a little more like there could be something there, but I guess it's fine.
Yeah.
There used to be a shortcut at the end of there in Mario Kart 7 that was really broken. That one's gone. Unfortunate, there was like a crazy gap cut. They said no this time.
Remember, like I think people were trying to like from you get like the glide from like the end of the tube, and you get like a gold mushroom, and you go like all the way pretty much to
all the way to the
try.
Yeah.
Oh,
In lap 2, you could do this in 150cc, but in 200cc I think it's actually a shortcut. If you take a mushroom and don't go onto the wavy road, you can just jump onto the moon early.
oh yeah. Go, like,
I think it's
you go like
half a second, maybe less. But just doing that's fun. It feels like a gap cut.
not the same as Mushroom Gorge Gap Cut.
True. Nothing is ever the same as Mushroom Gorge Gap Cut. Let me play that clip of me getting a Mushroom Gorge Gap Cut again. It's always good. It's even when it's not relevant. It's always good. This is my favorite course in the game, so I put it at the top. Peak karting.
Yeah, I think it's kind of implied, to be honest.
I think most people do. From what every time I've seen people make lists like this, Rainbow Road's at the top. In fact, most of the S tier, like at least like Maple Treeway, Rainbow Road, Ninja Hideaways, they're S tier in like everyone's list. Everyone loves those 3 courses specifically. Mushroom Gorge if you're a gamer. And then everything else is like, yeah, everything else we have is usually S or A tiers. So. Lot of things in peak karting for us right now. It's the most common section.
There's a lot of bangers, man.
Remember when I paid for this was the most populated section of this tier list?
I remember.
Those were the days.
Yeah.
This wave was great. Definitely a big step up. They also added the custom characters. Not the characters. That was later. They added the custom items switch, which is one of the coolest things they've added.
Insane.
Yeah.
Insane.
It's actually insane. So that makes Wave 3 even better. Came out at a good time at the end of the year. Just for Christmas, all the gamers were playing Merry Mountain. Yeah, this is we used to have a nice C shape. Now it's like one of those foam fingers. You know.
Number one. Yep.
I think we're gonna get a lot more peak karting next wave. Spoilers. The next wave's pretty good too.
Yeah, next wave is pretty good. Some bangers in that one.
Yeah. As usual, my rankings 1 through 8, along with Bantha's, will be up right now. And then like 2 other people will be added, probably. So you probably see that all on the screen right now. Whoa, I can't believe he said that. That's so different from me and Bantha.
Oh my
Wow,
God.
that's a very difference of opinion.
Wow. Wow.
Yo, Blur. To this day, we've gone through 3 waves. It's still the worst course. It's still the worst course. And spoilers, it'll remain the worst course even after Wave 5. That shit sucks. I would rant about it again. Fuck Tokyo Blur. Disgrace of a course. Anyways, good ranking time. I think our ranking videos get longer each time. We start like talking about how much we enjoy. Well, I mean, this time we had 2 of our favorite courses. So.
That's a go off a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know.
We didn't have to flip a coin even once.
Yeah.
I think our exact orders might be a bit different, but the tiers are all the same.
Yeah, I debated like maybe put Peach Gardens like lower tier, but I debated, but like, you know what? Changes I think are warranted, or not warranted, but they just make like a lot better.
Plus, you sent for Mario Kart DS, so.
Also sent for Mario Kart DS. So. It's one of my favorites. Also,
Or Wave 4 double cut.